we're 300 million active users worldwide in digital assets. It means it gets to essentially, it's growing at 185%. We get to a 600 million plus, call it 750 million by the end of this year. Even if we have a slow year, we get to 500 million. The year after, it's 1 billion. The year after that, it's 2 billion. The year after that, it's 4 billion, right? So the speed of which this is coming, people do not comprehend.
Raoul Pal is the CEO of Real Vision, a channel where some of the most astute investors share their thoughts. He has accomplished a great deal in his life, including working as a hedge fund manager at Goldman Sachs. He is also one of the most vocal supporters of Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market. He believes the market will continue to grow and will be worth more than $200 trillion in the next 8 years. He explains that many industries can still benefit from cryptocurrency, and many new tokens will emerge. Continue listening to see what else Powell has to say, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Doesn't that mean that the technology can succeed without most of the coins that we see now succeeding? Right? It becomes this underlying layer or infrastructure for all of this technology of the future, but that has nothing to do with the individual coins necessarily that exist now.
It depends.
Oh,
I mean,
for sure.
what we're seeing is the market figuring out that it's no longer good enough just to be faster, cheaper, alternative to Ethereum or whatever it may be, or more private than Bitcoin. What people are starting to see, and I've been definitely having conversations with people at the protocol layer talking about, okay, what can we be known for on this chain? So people are going to split down to use cases, I think. So if you're really fast and you're not super decentralized and you're very cheap, then you're very useful for the securities industry because they have massive volume and they don't care about decentralization at the level of which private money does. So there's whole different people. I think, music industry splits one way, different application tiers will use for different things, real estate, they all have different functions. So there's still a lot of space for this broad number of tokens. Obviously, a bunch of this stuff is never going to gain network adoption. That's fine. It's just the same as a VC portfolio where you understand that a bunch of these firms just won't get traction, and that's okay.
Good.
And brand is undervalued as an intangible on the balance sheet. So what you're going to do is turn brand, and brand is community and network, into a tangible. So what the hell are all of these companies going to be worth? I saw some report there's like $43 trillion in the S&P 500 in intangibles. And all of this comes tangible. I mean, it's a complete revolution. And what I think the key concept that get out of it is if you're a 12-year-old today, you are unlikely to need to work for a company.
Or go to college.
Or go to college, because you can actually participate in these cultural communities of which you are both a network participant and a network kind of motivator and activator, and you get token, and therefore you create universal basic equity. You're taking an equity stake in the cultural communities that you're part of, be that Disney, be it the favorite music artist, be it gaming. That is an incredible difference. So you're doing community work for income or assets. And that solves a lot of the problems that technology is creating, where technology, AI, robotic, eating the world. Well, we create something different. And I kind of like it. It also creates a very different community. If you're on Twitter, it's a toxic cesspool of people insulting you all day and a bunch of really nice people trying to learn from each other. And it's really difficult. But when in a token world, what happens is, if you want your community to thrive and your token to therefore maintain value or increase in value, you're going to only encourage certain types of behavior. And generally, good behavior is going to be rewarded by the community. So you're going to change the nature, because we all are overwhelmed by social media and what it means to us and how complex it is to have everybody shouting at us all day. But when you go to an environment where it's driven by the token, it changes. You see that in Discord channels. People aren't mean to each other. They're just enthusiastic.
We are all a part of history being made right now, and we will soon be congratulating ourselves for being a part of the cryptocurrency movement. Thank you for watching the video, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. We'll see you back here soon for the next one.